Hey, and welcome back to another episode of Vintage Guitar Legacies. Today, we have this iconic 1957/58 Fender Stratocaster owned by none other than country music legend Waylon Jennings. Let's cue the intro. This indeed is a very special Fender Stratocaster. As mentioned, it was formerly owned by none other than country music legend Waylon Jennings, and then later bequeathed by him to Tony Joe White in Memphis in 1973. The pots are stamped the 25th week of 1957, mid-June of that year, and the neck and body are dated respectively February and March of 58. Also notable is the two-tone body color. It was in the first half of 58 that Fender went to the now familiar three-tone burst design, in which case we speculate that this particular body was actually a 1957 slab with a serial number on the plate that now dates it as a 1958. But who knows? In either case, this indeed is a very special and historic instrument. In a letter signed by Tony Joe, he states that this guitar was used on a number of his songs and numerous studio projects for himself and other artists. Today, we have my esteemed friend, Ed Heisler, owner of Black Mountain Guitar Shop in Cave Creek, Arizona, demoing and discussing this iconic piece of music history. Let's check it out. Ed Heisler, my great friend, esteemed colleague, owner of, what is it?
Black Mountain Guitar Company.
Black Mountain Guitar Company.
Yeah, you've heard of it?
Yeah, I've been there.
Oh my gosh.
Nice shop.
It is.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah. But anyway, thanks for being here. And
yeah. Thanks for having me come and check out another one of your incredible guitars.
Yeah, 57/58 Fender Strat.
Look at that.
Beautiful thing.
It's actually an excellent condition. For its age.
For its age, and it belonged to Waylon Jennings.
Yeah.
And he gave it to Tony Joe, and I don't think it's ever left either one of their hands.
Now, who's Tony Joe?
Tony Joe White, Polk Salad Annie, Rainy Night in Georgia.
Okay.
Blues guitarist, Louisiana, Memphis.
Yeah.
Blues guy.
Awesome.
Yeah, incredible. I have a picture with him holding. In fact, we should get a picture of you holding that guitar, but.
How's that?
That's good. That was good. So, what's your take? What do you think?
It's amazing. I mean, all 50 Strats are just incredible. I mean, we just in a shop. We just got a 60 or 59 or 62 Jazzmaster.
Yeah, I saw it in there the other day.
Yeah, and it's so funny. We just strum it and we hit the bar, and it's like, wow, it actually works. It's something about the 50s guitars, because when Leo was running
the floating trim on it, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think when Leo was running the company, there was a little bit more attention to detail. Mm-hmm. Things actually worked and worked well. Mm-hmm. One of the things I love about this guitar is the middle pickup, which seems like in the 50s guitars, they are always just sounded so good. Which nowadays, most middle pickups are just kind of like ignored,
That's true.
Nobody really likes them.
Nobody, So that's a 5-position switch.
Yeah, 5-position switch. So CLR came out with that in the mid-70s.
Okay.
Because they were always three-way. Originally, this guitar would have had just bridge, middle, and then neck, three-way position.
Now, why? What's the advantage?
That's just the way they did it.
Okay.
He only had CLR made a three-way switch, and that's the way Leo made it, was just this pickup, or that one. And that's how they just designed it. And actually, it was like Billy Gibbons and Jimi Hendrix who used to try to sneak it into the middle.
Oh, right.
To get they heard they used to take the spring off. The CLR switch has a spring, and I used to take it off and try to get it to where it's stick in the center, and then they could get these two positions, with the neck in the middle and the bridge together. So that was something he did, and then CLR started making the five-way switch in the mid-'70s, and then, nowadays it's like a three pickup guitar without a five-way switch is like unheard of.
One over here.
Yeah. So.
No, Waylon gave to Tony Joe in 1973.
Oh, so Waylon had it for a while.
And Waylon had it for a long time. In fact, they found it under his under the bed in his mother's house here in Phoenix, because Waylon was from Phoenix.
Yeah, he's buried over in Mesa.
That's right.
And Jessie lives not far from here. I always wondered about Jessie. If I ever ran into her, what would happen if I called her Lisa?
Well, she'd probably say, "I'm not Lisa."
So, or would she just look at me and say, "You're an asshole"?
She's still around. Yeah.
I know. I hear that she comes up.
In fact, I have a letter from Shooter Jennings authenticating the
validity
of this. We had it authenticated, and thanks, again to Carter's Vintage Guitar, if I may mention a competitor maybe of yours, but Walter and
we're not even in the same
Carter
league.
are just
Carter's
wonderful, great people, and I have them to thank that I have this in my hands now, because they called me, "Hey, we have something special." Thanks, Ed, for joining us again for another episode of Vintage Guitar Legacies. Make sure to check out his shop, Black Mountain Guitar in Cave Creek, Arizona, or online at blackmountainguitar.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more episodes. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.